satellite mind has a hard time handling the facts I find. Misaligned march by divine design beyond the boundary line. My satellite mind has a hard time handling the facts I find. Misaligned march by divine design beyond the boundary line. Negasonic middle-aged doomsday mechanism watching the detectives from the perspective of a prismatic prisoner. Blind to the endless wells of wisdom. I'm a mist in the instances where I'm not using cognitive diffusion to stay in tune to what's keeping me immune to a cruel master with the power of a spellcaster. Focusing on the magnum opus in the making, hell-bent on taking my awakening away while demanding I deliver namaste rather than just doing my thing so I can fade away like the last sun ray diving over the horizon line, visualizing our collective mind that is somehow still subjective to a forced perspective, a parallel parallax. I'm hunting goodwill like Miramax while gathering the vastness of thoughts on various tracks to keep track of all the data that matters. Whatever remains gets an official dismissal to the shadow realm, so I'm not overwhelmed by the unbearable lightness of being enlightened in a limited fashion like a stipend. So I seek bliss from a calculated risk when it looks like life has run amiss. My satellite mind has a hard time handling the facts I find. Misaligned march by divine design beyond the boundary line. My satellite mind has a hard time handling the facts I find. Misaligned march by divine design beyond the boundary line. Measuring moves made in moonlight miles, manifested through the tools and weapons that we consider worthwhile as we file away any obvious glitch in the matrix meant to test our patience. That's another item on the cosmic wait list. Hoping and praying for nascence, best case scenario. If they flip the script like burial, my reality is duality. Life is stereo. My bionic elements are kicking out a harmonic resonance with circumstantial evidence in abundance. It's crazy how so much can seemingly come from nothing all of a sudden. How is it anonymous dust can formulate such anomalous percussiveness? So non-plus, actual practical magic, and it's getting erratic enough to embolden the melodramatic. Being the type of beast to embrace peace, be it feast or a famine. All negativity is barred from the head cannon, purely for security. Feeling like a victor with that kind of maturity. One ship in a sea of demurity, navigating changes and innate strangeness, like a predetermined arrangement to maintain that of respect for your own intellect. My satellite mind has a hard time handling the facts I find. Misaligned march by divine design beyond the boundary line. My satellite mind has a hard time handling the facts I find. Misaligned march by divine design beyond the boundary line.
Chief and the Doomsday Device.